Birds. Cue the birds. Did you hear the water sloshing around, though? You gotta think about... Oh, God. I love being on the ship, but I'm only here, these days every couple weeks, maybe. Can you imagine waking up every morning to, like, that slosh of water? Can you imagine that? The smell of sea salt in the air. Maybe somebody's, grilling a perch out on the deck. To live the life of a seaman. Nobody clipped that. Welcome to the Gaming Galleon. I am Cap'n RAZ. Just another salty sea dog out there trying to keep his head above water in a land of sharks and an endless horizon of seas. What are we doing today? Where are we at today? Well, at the risk of this being a self-indulgent voyage, this is a birthday voyage. We've done them before. But the difference is this one... Well, this one's for old Cap'n RAZ himself. How about that, huh? My birthday was, for those keeping count, maybe about 12 days ago. It was on the 1st of July. I share my birthday with the great nation of Canada and, strangely enough, Ryu from Street Fighter. Who knew? Well, I'm not older than Canada. I'm slightly older than Ryu. But we don't need to get into the numbers, do we? Who's counting? Anyway, this is a birthday voyage for me, mainly because I just encountered a lot of generosity this season. And I took a vacation. I took the whole week off. Basically starting at my birthday and leading into Independence Day. I was in Illinois. And the people that I spent my time with over the week were very generous. Including some of you out there who I didn't spend any time with. Those of you far away who watched the show from little ports dotting the countryside and even the world. You guys were generous enough to send me some birthday wishes. So I thought, geez, we better make a show out of it. And I also thought about a fun birthday game. So I thought it would all come together. What are we playing today? Well, we're going to keep it light. We're going to keep it fun. We're going to be playing a pretty common NES game called Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. This game came out, I believe, in 1990, which is when Bugs turned 50. So what does that mean for today? That's 28 years? Is that right? Let's see. 90 to 28. So 50 plus 28. Bugs is 78 this year. How about that, huh? I'm not sure when his birthday is. But I know they dropped this game because it was a big deal. Bugs was a big deal. So we'll play that. We've got a chest here. You'll notice I put some decorations up. We've got a chest here. What's in there? Oh, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's awesome. Yeah, we'll get to that. That's a great deal. There's a great deal in there. We'll get to that later. And then, of course, the mailbag is looking a little slim, but that's because what we have today could not possibly fit. But I assure you, you'll be happy with at least what the package looks like. It's phenomenal. I don't know what's inside. It was again sent by one of our friends out there. So we'll get to all that. I thought I would be a little indulgent with today's monologue and show you some of the cool stuff that I did find over my vacation week. But before we get there, we have to tell you about where we're at. Well, this was a birthday show. And I'm pretty cheesy when it comes to birthdays. So I thought, we need to get some decos. I told Scabs, I need you to get us to Party City. You guys ever hear of Party City? I go there now and then to get if we're going to do I think Cinco de Mayo, I think I picked up some stuff. Now and then I'll get some decos for a special holiday. And I mean, birthdays, you can't have a birthday without cheesy decos. So I said, you got to get us to Party City. He's like, you want to take the shit to Party City? That's like down the block, dude. And I'm like, no. I want to take us to the first Party City. If you don't know what Party City is, it is a franchise that spans at least America. I'm not sure that they've gone global, but they were made by a guy back in the 80s who basically realized that all these cheesy decos, like the tablecloth with balloons and, you know, the party favors, they were all allocated to like a quarter of an aisle in like every supermarket in America. Nobody made a whole store about novelties, the crazy crap that you get at birthdays. So I was like, I want to go to the first Party City. And when we looked up where it was, well, we found ourselves in East Hanover, New Jersey. Wow, we've never made it out to New Jersey before. This is my first time in the state. They call it the armpit of America. I'm not sure they're going to go that far, but if you look at New Jersey, you may have an idea as to why they call it that. Now, for those of you who are outside of the states, it's all just the United States to you, right? Well, let me at least point out that New Jersey, there's 50 states out there. Some of them are huge, like Texas. Some of them are kind of in the middle, like Indiana. And then you got a state like New Jersey. New Jersey is really, really, really small. That's the United States. That's New Jersey. Okay? It's pretty small. And if you look a little bit more at the shape, I should have highlighted this, but if you look a little more at the shape of New Jersey, you'll notice that just kind of the gray area there, it kind of starts out like on a slight square there. And then it goes along the coastline, and then the inland there's almost like a chunk out of the left side. That's all New Jersey. That's it, okay? So if you look at the left side there, I mean, you could kind of interpret that in that concave part of the west side of New Jersey. You could interpret that as an armpit, right? I mean, geez, if Florida looks like a boot. As for where we are specifically, who knows? I mean, you can't, like, this is like, where are we in East Hanover? Do you have any idea how many little cities are up next to one another in New Jersey? I mean, the whole place is like, I can't believe they haven't built a second floor to this place. I mean, it's just packed. The whole state is utterly packed. We had a hard time finding parking for the ship, but we made it. We're here at the very first Party City here in East Hanover, New Jersey. Opened 32 years ago. Mainly just so that I could get some decos on the cheap. Which I did. You want to go down the price range? How we doing on time? We got a minute or two. We'll go down the price range here. What do we got? We got balloons. One of them here quit out on us somewhere around Pennsylvania. We got 6 balloons for 50 cents. We got some streamers here. Let's put the streamers up. There you go. Streamers are 50 cents. Got some hats here. Hats were marked down 50 cents. I put a couple on these balloons. The rest of them I'm just going to pass out to the crew. Oh, I'm sure they're going to love those, right? What else did we get here? Oh, here's an amulet. We're going to be way over on time. Birthday boy's got to have some sort of bling, right? This is the Cars. There's Lightning McQueen there. This was 50 cents. The Cars amulet. There you go. What do I break this in half or something? Who knows? It glows, right? How do you make these things glow? There's a stick. I assume the stick is where my... Oh, this is too much. Forget it. Oh yeah, got some plates here. Got some plates here with some random candies. The candies were 10 for $1. Got some personal favorites here. You got an Airhead there, a single Rolo, a couple of boxes of Nerds, and then the plates here. You know, you always have to have these cheesy little plates with something adorable on them. The plates were, I believe, $1, and it's this dog. He says, "Do I smell cake?" No, we didn't get cake. I don't like it, but he's cute. Anything else? No, that was it. I mean, I spent about $4.50. Here's the thing. You're like, Cap'n RAZ, you got a whole bunch of crap here from Party City. Something seems to be missing. Trust me, I know. The first thing I did was I walked in there, and I saw a couple of people stocking the racks, and I said, look, I need some pirate birthday stuff. They looked at each other like, pirates? I'm like, yeah, where's the pirate area? They're like, we don't have pirates. I'm like, well, you got superheroes over here. You got princesses over here. You got tiki, whole bunch of tiki stuff over here. A bunch of bling. Where's the pirates? We don't have it. Couldn't believe it. But we got lucky. Literally, I'm not kidding. Literally next door. Literally next door was a Goodwill. And what happened to me in there? But one of these variety packs, like that you would build, you know, the obligatory goodie bag with, filled with pirate stuff. It's a pirate themed goodie bag filler. You got everybody gets a treasure map. So it's a treasure on there. X marks the spot. Okay. We got a spyglass. I'll tell you what, this spyglass holds nothing to our spyglass. What do I see out there? You got any deals? Where are the deals? Yeah. Spyglasses. We got one of these things. It's a skull. But there's more to it than that. Remember these? I'm going to hold on to that one. That's eye patch. Right? That's for safety purposes. And, oh, this is hands down the coolest. This I'm actually going to keep on me. Look at this. There's 4 or 5 of these. Compass rings. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you think? It's pretty good, huh? Oh, yeah. There you go. You guys ready to play some Bugs Bunny? We're way behind. I have a whole bunch of gifts I didn't even get to show. But that's how TV works. That's how the internet works. That's how live to tape works. That's how the gaming Galleon works. Sometimes it's like that guy who always gets bumped on Letterman. Sorry, we just didn't have time for you tonight. These things happen, all right? But let's get to, let's pull out the old ARP transition. Let's get started on Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout for the Nintendo Entertainment System. All right. Controller, need my headphones here. I'll give you guys a little winning audio here. There we go. Oh yeah, enjoy the. Oh, I guess I gotta give you video too. Try and keep up, Chris. There you go. There's Bugs. So this is a big deal. I started off at the beginning menu here just because, you know, look at Buzz. Doesn't he look great? I think he looks wonderful. This was, again, 1990 when he was 50. So this was like 28 years ago. There's a little story here. Bugs' 50th birthday. He gets a ticket from his house. We're throwing a party for you. This was a serious thing, too. They did throw a party for Bugs, obviously, back in 90. Here's the plot, though. Wiley and the gang, they're just as old, and no one threw them a party. Like Daffy Duck, for example, is 2 years older, believe it or not, than Bugs Bunny. He never got a party. Nobody was going crazy over old Daffy. So the whole birthday crew here, they're ready to they're ready to stop Bugs from getting to the party. So that's the whole object of this delightfully innocent little game, is just getting Bugs to his birthday blowout. Alright, so basic stuff. For whatever reason, he has a mallet. I guess that's not too crazy. I mean, you know, it seemed like everybody in Acme, when they needed it, had a mallet. And you know, it's typical picking up stuff. I'm not really sure what the carrots are for. If I were to guess, probably, you know, you get 100, you get a free life kind of thing. I do have experience with this. I want to know what this is, though. Is this a box of salt? Is this guy salty on us? What is? Oh, it's soap. Because now I'm seeing he's blowing a bubble. Do you see the bubble? It's a box of detergent. Who came up with that idea? Oh, I got balloted. This guy makes a little more sense. You got the Warner Brothers logos everywhere. Oh, what's this? Some sort of power-up? I wonder what it does. Oh, there was a platform up there. Maybe I can jump higher with it? I think I'm jumping higher. Delightful music, though. Plays control, plays solid. I do remember picking this game up for just a few dollars. Back when Nintendo games weren't crazy expensive. I probably spent, you know, maybe $15 to get 6 Nintendo games, and this was one of them in my little shopping trip that day. And for whatever reason, this game was interesting enough for me to grab it. Or to sit down one lazy Saturday afternoon, which is always the best time to play an NES game if you didn't know, and play all the way through it. And I did manage to get through the whole game. So this isn't a tough one. It's not an unfair one. You know, it's not quote-unquote NES hard. And it's not going to break the bank on you. So if you're looking for a platform you haven't tried on the old NES, this one I think comes recommended. It's innocent, it's casual, and you know, most importantly, you're playing as a really beloved character from, you know, at least my childhood, and a lot of people's childhood. You know, baby boomers and beyond. Millennials maybe not so much. Is this guy gonna shoot me? No, that didn't work. Oh, I use my mallet. There we go. Right. Oh. And as for Bugs' birth, okay, now this is interesting. Hey, what happened there? So here's your typical pipe. Instead of a pipe in Mario, it's a little wheel. Now this is neat because here's our first boss level here, and you see Daffy sitting in the tall grass. There's a rabbit season sign here, and a giant carrot. And the funny thing about this game is you don't fight, at least as far as I remember, most of the time you don't fight the other Looney Tunes. Much in the way, you know, Bugs would always outsmart the guys. He wouldn't really beat them. He would just outsmart them. And I think that was a brilliant move by the developers here, because really what they're saying is you don't fight your friends here, you just gotta avoid them. So I think what I need to do is I need to get that carrot, because that'll turn into a WB, and the WB will then become a platform. I can't reach this one. So I'm going to try and grab that carrot and then jump back up to safety before Daffy comes at me. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, okay. See, now he's after me, but there's nothing he can do at this point. I think we're in the clear. There we go. And then we sail away. Isn't that delightfully, almost vomitously innocent and wonderful? I think so. Let's keep it there. Let's get back. Come on. Let's see. We're 20 minutes in. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm gonna go light on gameplay just in case, because you know, let's face it. Well, Bugs is sweet. Bugs is cute. Bugs is gonna put a smile on your face. This isn't actually, you know, this isn't the most innovative thing in the world, but it doesn't really have to be. I think it's pretty adorable. So we'll leave Bugs there for now, because we got a lot to go through. I mean, like, my plan was to show gifts I'd already opened at the beginning of the show, but you know, then I started going on and on about, you know, East Hanover, New Jersey. I mean, who would live in New Jersey? You know what I'm saying? Teasing, of course. Anyway, let's get to the booty, okay? And that's where we get started. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right. Well, first of all, this whole booty segment has been one that has been pushed back and pushed back and pushed back for way too long. This is an amazing deal, an amazing deal, and it's all Stair-Ogre. It's all his generosity that has finally put this booty segment to the limelight. Let me give you a short story on this. I may have told this already, but I'm going to recap it. There was one night where a buddy of mine who worked at a video game store, he's the manager, he sends me a picture of a bunch of 2600 and Atari 7800 games in the box. And at that time, they would flat rate all Atari games for around $1.50. Now, most of them, some of them he didn't. Like, I remember Secret Quest. He wanted $15 for Secret Quest in the box. That would have been cool to have, but not for $15. The majority of them, though, there was about 40 games, and a good amount of them were $1.50 each. Now, 2,600 games in the box for $1.50, that's crazy. Oh, well, that's good. 7,800 games in the box, that's crazy. If you don't know when the 7,800 came out, it came out, was it a year after the Nintendo? Like, the Nintendo was established. The Nintendo was serious business. And that's when they decided to release the Atari 7800. It was basically 8-bit graphics with 4-bit sound. And it was really inferior technology. It had been sitting, the systems had been made, sitting in a warehouse for like 3 years before they actually got released. So it was a complete disaster, complete bomb. So to find the games boxed is really hard to do. And we have a whole bunch of them here to look at. And some of them, if you know anything about the 7800, I don't even think you need to know about the 7800. There's some of these that sound so amazing, they'll blow your mind. Just let's take a look. Oh, long story short though, he sends me this picture. It's 9 p.m. I work first shift. I need to be in bed. But I'm so worried that someone is going to get these games before me. I leave in a rush, lock the door of my house behind me, jump into the car, and that's when I realize I have locked my house keys in the car, in the house. So now it's changed from go get those Atari games to now I got to track down my landlord at 9 p.m. to be able to get back into my house. So it turns into this whole wild goose chase around Indianapolis just for me to get a pair of keys to be able to get in my house. And obviously I didn't have time to get the video games. So then there was a whole night of finger biting, wondering if someone else got to these first. Luckily they didn't. I present to you 7,800 games in the box. Check it out. Well, okay, I'm in a phone call here. Some dork is blowing my phone up. Just stop it already. And my phone doesn't want to go turn off. Oh no, there you go. Ugh. We don't have time for this. Alright, my phone is off now, I'm sorry. Okay, Fight Night. It was a boxing game. You can see the label there, $1.50. Really nice shape. This is a sticker that says new on it. Like you can actually see where you can peel the sticker off. That's not painted on. This also says this is also a sticker that was thrown on later. This is the Atari Advantage. Collect games, win prizes, see inside for detail. Win prizes. They're really trying to push this. Look at the graphics there. You know, I mean, you can tell far and away better graphics than, say, boxing for the 2600. You know, you got actual characters there, character models, personalities. It's actually much better than I expected. This is crazy caveman fighting Dipstick. This must have been their Mike Tyson killer. You got a beautiful looking centipede Real sucker for Centipede. And how about that box art? It's an elf. He's managed to use a spell to sever that centipede in half, but the centipede keeps coming. He's in a landscape of mushrooms. Wow. Somebody wanted it. Big Lots here was asking $2. We got it for $1.50. Okay? This game's got bugs. Sure does. And if we want to take a little quick look in there, some beautiful shape. Centipede is peeking out the top. Hello. And we can see some paperwork in there. We got too much to do. I'm not going to go into instructions. Okay. All right. Centipede. This is another beautiful one. This is generally not that great of a game on the 7800 from what I understand. But God, does that look awesome. I used to play this on the Apple II like crazy. Karateka. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, how would you not want that box art, even without a 7800? The boxes. You noticing how nice these boxes are? Look at that. I know we got those price tags on them. That's just all you got to do is use like a hairdryer. I don't have one, though, for obvious reasons. And that's basically the game. It's kind of like Kung Fu, but a little more noir. It's pretty cool. There's another killer box art. Killer box art. The ultimate Astro Classic. Asteroids. Oh. I don't think we had this initially. So to go from not having it at all straight to the box is always nice. Start blasting. And you know, it's asteroids. Yeah. Here it's pretty decent. Here's pretty decent on the 7800. That's another one. This is I remember playing this in the arcade. You guys remember Crossbow? Look at this. So what do we have going on here? You got a fop, Peter Pan, and then like an Amazon, and then like a midget, a dwarf maybe. He's more of a halfling. But there's a big long path that they're going along. You see that path that's going into the mountains? That's what it's all about. You don't play this party. You play their fourth character. You play the crossbowman. And the crossbowman sits on the horizon a safe distance away and does his best to give them a clear path. Now here's the volcano stage. The game doesn't scroll. It's just that one level. And these loonies come from the left and amble their way along to the right. And, you know, here we are in a volcano, so obviously there's rocks coming down from the mountain. There's a lava pit here that you have to shoot a rock to give them safe passage, kind of make like a makeshift bridge. Here's a world map. There's a cave. There's a town. There's a desert. And if you can manage to get the whole party across, you get an additional party member. Now again, they're just ambling along. There's no personality to them, but they do look pretty cool, and it's always exciting to get a new guy you didn't have before. And you play until the whole party gets decimated. So that's the fun too, is you get to just watch these guys get, utterly destroyed. So I believe you can play this with the light gun. Doesn't say. Light gun's pretty rare for this. I don't have one. But even with the controller, this is fun for a laugh. Alright, halfway through them here. Now we start to get into the ones where I was like, whoa, dude, we got to get over there now. Because these are all good games, but these are relatively common games. They're games you see on other systems. They're not really 7800 exclusives. However, a game like Motorcycle didn't see a lot of other releases. Motorcycle. Look at that. Look at that guy. Looks beautiful. Looking on the back, it looks like kind of basically a Super Hang-On clone, maybe with some road rage features. Who knows? Not really sure about that one. It's the Ultimate Superbike Challenge. Hang On for Your Life. I'd never even heard of this game before I saw it on the shelf, but I saw Motorcycle, and I was like, oh my god, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. Let's open it up here for the first time in 25 years, probably. I'm already creasing the lip. There it is. You got Motorcycle in there. And am I seeing the paperwork? Yeah, paperwork's in there. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Crazy. Very cool. Alright. What do we have next? Here's a light gun game. A game that I did know about. And I knew fetched a real price. And I'd never seen it in the box. Alien Brigade! Hey, look at this guy! Alien Brigade! Basically, this is Area 51, 7800 style. It looks a lot like Mechanized Attack or Operation Wolf. Dunk the Zombies. The master boss awaits. There he is. It says here, yeah, for use with the controller or the 7800 light gun. Good luck finding that light gun. Get orders. Get the orders, please. Let's get the orders. That's what I'm playing for. Yeah, not a cheap game. Alien Brigade. All right, what else we got here? A couple more here. I'm actually saving one. Choplifter. Choplifter, again, beautiful box art. Beautiful. Choplifter's on basically everything. Although this looks like it's a pretty competent little version. You know, what do we have here? Rescue the hostages. I like these taglines at the top. Alright. Joust. Joust. Basically the Street Fighter of Atari 2600 games. Touche. Here are a couple of guys on ostriches with jousts. With jousting sticks, and you try and take out the other guy. There you go. Not a bad game, but again, we've seen them 10 million times. Here's a game I bet a lot of you have never seen. And this was the one, this was like I couldn't believe it. There's probably two games that I'm looking for on the 7800. One is Ninja Golf, and that is very an apt title. You're a ninja who plays golf. We don't have that. That would have been like, that's the grail. However, this one is the crowning jewel in the tiara, of the Queen's crown. All right. Midnight Mutants. Does that guy look familiar? That's Grandpa Munster on the cover of a 7800 game. You know how many Munster games are out there? I think 2. And one of them's on like the Atari XE or something. Look at this! Featuring Grandpa! Look at this! It doesn't say $1.50. You're going to have to take my word for it. I'd rather you take my word than the label being on here. And thank God, if you noticed, the 3 big rare ones did not have prices on them. Alien Brigade, Motorcycle, Midnight Mutants, he, for whatever reason, left pristine. What was going on there that night? He was putting, I think he had Galaga for the 7800 in the box, which is awesome. But he had that for $10. It was almost like he got 12, games through it. Maybe just to test the waters, to see if anyone would buy them at that price. Or he just got sick of it because it was the end of the night and just put the rest in for $1.50. Thank God that happened, because here we are. Look at the condition of this, guys. I've been following 7800 maybe about 4 years now. Got a system, been piecing together a library, looking on the internet for games that may be cheap and worth picking up, looking for games that I would like to have, like say Ninja Golf. I have never seen this one in the box. Never for sale. That may have changed since then, but I don't know. I look every so often because I'm still crazily surprised. And this seems to be like a relatively deep game. It looks like kind of an adventure game. Can you save Gramps from the plasma prison? Look at that. $1.50. Alright, well here's the real problem with the Atari 7800. The Atari 7800 is a fun system. It's also backward compatible. If you don't have a 2600, it may behoove, and you're looking to get into it, it may behoove you to get a 7800 because you can play 7800 games, which there's maybe around 125 of them. And then, of course, the extensive Atari 2600 library. Here's the problem. Atari 2600 games only had one button. The controller sucked, but you could use a Genesis controller as kind of a replacement. And by doing that, it was the 2600 is a very viable, playable system even to this day. If you're into shooters and a 2600, and you have a 2600, get a Genesis controller, you're going to love it. In my opinion, you're going to love it. The 7800, though, they expanded. This was an 8-bit system, so obviously they wanted 2 buttons. So just like the Nintendo, where there was an A and B button, the Atari also hit. The Atari 7800 and the games that it featured also used 2 buttons, or at least the majority of them. Here's the controller they gave us. This is the controller we were expected to work with to play a game like Xevious. You know, here's gun, here's bomb. It's playable, but no one's going to do this. No one's going to do this in 2018. With all the choices we have, even if there's exclusive games or good shooters, great games, we're not going to be. There's no way. There's no way. Then you got a guy like Stairogre. Stairogre sent me a package. I didn't ask for this. I just said I need one. I wasn't expecting him to spirit it away, but he's a bit of a genius, and he's a bit of a modder. And while he can completely craft amazing things, game-changing things, I, on the other hand, can't even remember to get a knife. This is embarrassing. Hold on. This could be a real problem. Here, okay, I got a pen. I got a pen to work. Come on, be the sharpest pen in history. Please. Please, for the sake of delivery. How are we doing on time? Is that 30, 40 minutes in? Yikes. Open it! If I have to, I'll demean myself to get this done on time. Alright, here we go. We got it. Oh, come on, sweetheart. That's a good girl. Open up for Daddy. Come on. Come on, I got you the lobster. Now it's your turn. Come on, prom night's over. I bought the schnapps. Okay. You ready for this? What's in there? I don't know what that is. I got a note here. I'm not sure if you need it, but I included an RF and coaxial adapter for the Atari. That's nice. Thank you very much. Well, I won't bore you as to what that is, but it's a very nice piece. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. An NES controller, Raz? You built it up for that? Yeah, it's an NES controller. With an Atari out. He modded a Nintendo Entertainment System controller for the Atari 7800. I can't express how awesome that is. I can't express how much that opens up the 7800 library for me personally. Look for a 7800 stream coming real soon. It's coming. Stair Ogre, thank you. This will not go to waste, I assure you. The real infamous part is when we do the stream and I actually plug her in and see if she actually works. I wouldn't even have thought of that, but he's like, I hope it works. We'll see. Ogre, I love you. Thanks a lot. All right. Let's head back into Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle. His 50th birthday? 70th birthday. All right, let's get back to it. Whoa, hat off. Headphones on. We've got delightful NES music. Oh, not yet. We've got delightful NES gameplay. Bugs is sitting there. He's been patient. Let's try and get him to the party. Oh, this is like a bonus game. Oh, right. How do I even do this? I don't even remember how to play this. Am I going for a... Oh, I guess I'm going for... This is like Keno. So this sounds... Well, I mean, it's appropriate for New Jersey, right? They like to gamble in New Jersey, right? They like Keno in New Jersey. Is gambling illegal there? I have no idea. Can I find out if we're allowed to do this in New Jersey? Does anyone know? See you later. I blew it. I flat busted. Story of my life. How we doing? We got about 8 minutes to do this. No! I don't think we're gonna get to anything regarding my vacation. So this is the time where I'm just gonna want to thank Mary and Jared, who came all the way from their place in Ohio to visit me in Indianapolis for my first day of vacation. What did we do? We went basically shopping. We went toy shopping. We went video game shopping. We also went to a barbecue joint that was quote-unquote pirate-themed. Now, if you want to experience any of that, it's all on the Gaming Galleon Twitch channel. I know a lot of people watch this, well, maybe not a lot. Let's face it, no amount nearing a lot are watching the Galleon, but, oops, I know there are some people who watch exclusively on YouTube, and if you want to see Mary and I and Jared traverse Indianapolis looking for games, looking for toys, generally just goofing around, having a good time, you can check out the streams that are under past broadcasts for Twitch. It was a really fun day, and then I got oh, okay. So who's in there? Hello? Isn't this fascinating? How many boss fights do you see do this? Hello? Ah, it's Tweety! What? Where'd she go? Where'd he go? Am I supposed to hurt you, Tweety? Oh boy, Tweety, this isn't fun. Oh, okay. Oh. Ouch. How am I supposed to beat Tweety Bird? Don't tell me I'm gonna let Tweety Bird beat me. I'm all the way back here. Oh boy, we're gonna blow through this. I'm gonna beat Tweety. I'm gonna beat Tweety and then we're gonna say goodbye. You know what I like about this? Look at all the different paths we can take. That's pretty fun. Oh yeah, now we're doing with the mallet. We weren't doing that earlier. Oh, jump on the ladders, bugs! Kind of like a Rob the Robot with just his head. Amputee Rob the Robot there. Die! Give me that. Also want to thank my parents and my sister. My sister gave me this awesome game called Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's for the PS4. It's basically like an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout game, except it's supposed to... They try to be historically accurate. There's no magic. There's no monsters. It's supposed to take place in like 14th century Bohemia. And then my parents got me some NES games. That was pretty neat. I'm usually kind of guilt-ridden. This guy's throwing tomatoes at me. Come on. This is ridiculous. Ha! I found you out, Tweety. What am I, yeah, you know, I usually, I've always played that, well, you know, I appreciate whatever you give me, but I kind of, I'm so, you know, I'm to the point now where I think people just want to get me what I want. So I basically sent them my Amazon NES wish list. I said, I like all these games equally, so just give me the cheapest one you can find. You know, there's a number of games out there like $10, $15, so I was just like, get me one of those. We want to try and beat this again? I do like gambling. Hey, there we go. We got a free life. Okay, I get it. We gotta connect up to the star to get a free life. We probably could do it if we go across or diagonal somewhere too. So what did my parents get me? They got me Wario Woods. We're done with this crap. We're done. We got Wario Woods. Fist of the North Star. Really cool. Fist of the North Star. I don't know if you guys remember Fist of the North Star. It's like a anime. Good stuff. Well, I guess I'll show them. Here. I'll show them real quick. They're right over here. Let's go real quick. This is just highlights from my vacation. They got me Fist of the North Star. Wario Woods. DK3 and a light gun game here, which I was really impressed with. Mechanized attack. Look at the artwork here. We got a lot going on that we're not going to be able to see. No, but I do like, if you notice in the front there is a guy just holding a gun. This was years before the FPS. I like that. All right. What else did we get? Jared and Mary. Jared got me this thing. It's a light switch for your game room. That joystick acts as a light switch, believe it or not. And they got me a Jolt Cola. I'd really like to drink this now. We're going to save this for a stream, though. You remember Jolt Cola? What does it say? All the sugar and twice the caffeine. That's going to be good. My sister got me Kingdom Come. I found a couple of these guys at a toy store for $2 each. You got Donnie and Leo with the sword. Surprisingly enough, he can even sheath it. $2. How could I say no? I did a little trade-in with a guy at a local game store. I traded in a couple of off-brand controllers that I got for $5 each at a liquidator. They were in the box. He gave me $35 credit. I picked up Break Time for $15, which is way more expensive than it's worth. But again, I had trade-in credit here. And then these guys. I've been looking for these guys for years. Do you guys know what these are? Look at these. These are made by Bandai. I swore by these. People talk about the Advantage. People talk about the Max. Nobody talks about it. Again, this is with Starogre's controller. He's coming in hot, helping us out again. This is the Super controller. Look at this thing. See, it's got a joystick there. Pop it in. Look at that. It's like a sheath. Boom. Look at that. Who wants to play with a joystick? Well, don't worry. You pop the joystick out, and it's even got a little little place to hold it on the side, and now look, now you're working with more of a max kind of thing, more of just like this is how I would play with the no joystick. So excited to have these. Were $20. They're not hard. They're not easy to find, but these were in great shape. It was a trade-in. So more to show, but we just don't have time. We have to get to the big one. We have to get to the mailbag. This is from Zadrian. Zadrian sent something all the way from New Jersey. Sorry we can't meet today, Zadrian. It's going to have to be another day. That's the way piracy works, you know. You could be next door to the guy, but adventure can just still drive a wedge between you. But luckily, we have this guy. All the way from Parsippany, New Jersey. I forgot to put stickers on here. Look at that. I'm not going to show you the front because it's got addresses on here, but it's a treasure chest. And from what I understand, we're in trouble because I forgot a knife. From what I hear, he packs pretty tight. So let's try and open it up, shall we? It's kind of a shame. I feel bad opening it because I'm already taking the paint from this. See, it's coming right off. That's a real shame. But that's kind of guy Zadrian is. This is apparently the throwaway. Whereas most of us would be like dropping our crap over just how cool the box is. I think we're on a good start here, though. Let's see. Oh, man. Only the ship came equipped with an editor, huh? Oh, what a shame. Look at that. The whole side came off. That's too bad. But I have a feeling we're not going to be crying about it too much after we see what's in here. Did anyone see where I put the pen? I thought it was behind my ear. Here it is. Okay. We're getting there. If you don't know Zadrian, Zadrian's an avid viewer of the show. He's a really loyal crew member. And to be honest, he and I have had this discussion. We may be twins. We may be brothers separated at birth. Although he tends to think I'm the evil brother. Who, me? Come on. I'm as innocent as they come. But yeah, suffice it to say, we connect on a whole lot of levels. But he is right in that if either of us is going to be the nice one, it's him. If you ever come into the Gaming Galleon channel, Twitch, and you see Zadrian, you know you've got a friend. Even if you've never been in the channel before, because he's just that kind of guy. So you see Zadrian in there, give him a salute. Are you guys ready to see what he sent us? Alright, there we go. Oh, wow, a loot box. Wow, loot box? There's more than a loot box in here. Alright, let's start with the loot box. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Jeez! Let's save this. Actually, no, I don't want to save this. This is way too cool. I can't believe he got me this. I've been on the hunt for this. Well, it's not that I've been on the hunt. I just haven't been able to pull the trigger on it. Check this guy out. This is awesome. This is amazing. For the NES... the Data East All-Star Collection. Look at that! Look at that! It's got Bad Dudes on it. Side Pocket, Ring King, Buggy Popper, which is Bump and Jump. To you and me. And Burger Time. Ugh. What a sweet little compilation. I would take this. It's in a beautiful box. It's sealed. From what I understand, there's some trinkets, some pins and stickers inside. It's a nice little pack. I I would take this over like one of those 201 games in one things from China. I think that this just has a lot of exclusive sticker and button pin set inside. Just a lot of love attached to it. Zadrian, this is amazing. Thank you so much. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, what else we got here? Oh, jeez. Really? Wow, look at this. TV Sports Football for the TurboGrafx in an actual box. In the actual box! Do you know how long it's been since I've even seen one of these boxes? They usually come like this. For all you ghetto creeps like me out there. Oh my god, this is amazing. In the box. That's pretty cool. What an experience. And no, I don't have TV Sports Football, although I did have it way back when I was a kid. And let's see what else is in this box here. What'd you send me this for? NBA 215 on the Xbox One. He's up to something. Because he knows I'd never play this. Did you buy this? And it's on the Xbox One. I don't even have this system. But something's chucking around in here. I think he's up to something. Let's take a look. You ready? It's NHL Night 2015. What is it? Oh, yes! Adrian, thank you. You guys play Dragon Spirit? I haven't in a long, long time. I've never owned this for the TurboGrafx. It's a shooter for the TurboGrafx. It's a vertical shooter for the TurboGrafx. And it's in beautiful shape. Wow. Really neat. I'm really excited to get back to Indianapolis and give this a spin. You know what this means. We've got a 7800 stream coming up, and we're going to have a TurboGrafx stream coming up. Absolutely. So, Adrian, you really outdid yourself here. That's crazy. And then there's a whole bunch of other wacko stuff in here. We got, who's this guy? Whoa! How we doing on time? Dude, we got a wrap. We got a Mega Man Pop vinyl here. Boom. In his Crashman gear. I love Crashman. Oh, we got a stand for the pirate. I don't know what this pirate's... Oh, is this Sea of Thieves? That's Sea of Thieves, isn't it? That's pretty cool. We got a Mega Man lanyard here. A couple of little... Oh, a little Yoshi. Oh, wow. This is from Connects. No. Yeah? Well, no. No, it's not. No, it's not. They were a little bigger. Huh. Wow. Dude, this is awesome. Thanks a lot. That's crazy. What a treasure chest, huh? What a treasure trove! And he's a man of few words. Generally, no. I'm surprised there wasn't a huge letter here. But that's okay, because Adrian and I talk almost every day. And it's always a good time. I'm stepping on styrofoam. Okay. That's it. We're going to have to leave it there. Guys, thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your generosity. Thanks for the time you spent on the Galleon. And we'll continue to. All we can do is bring you more adventures. That's the most we can do. And maybe the least we can do at the same time. However much it ends up, we're going to do it. Because it's just... Where would we be if we didn't adventure every now and then, right? We'd be dead or bored. Both are pretty sorry states to be in. Anybody see, what am I forgetting? The mug, right? I thought I had like an instrument. For a second there, I thought I was talented enough to have an instrument. I don't. So until next time, not sure where we'll be. East Hanover, New Jersey has been nice. I'm not really sure what we'll get to eat here. Probably some Italian. Who knows? But as for next time, we hope to see you. Love you. And until next time. Well and adieu to ye Spanish maidens. Well and adieu, ye ladies of Spain. For we received orders for to visit New Jersey. And we may never see ye fair ladies all gone. Keep your big fat powder dries, matey. Oh boy, everything's falling apart. Take care, my friends. And once again, thank you all. Thank you all.